Hello, are you frustrated with having a scarcity mindset? You realize that you have some scarcity thinking going on and you want to pivot to having a more abundance mindset? I want you to watch this video to learn how to go from a scarcity mindset to an abundance mindset. I'm Dr. Tiffany Shelton-Mariol. I am the owner of Conscious Life Shop and a psychologist. Here on this channel, I make weekly videos on how to create a manifestation mindset. So please subscribe and press the notification bell so you don't miss out when I post every Thursday. So it can be super frustrating to want something, but you have these scarcity thoughts or this limited thinking that is really stopping you from manifesting what you want. So by the end of this video, you'll know exactly practical tips on how to create that abundance mindset so you can quickly attract what you want. I've helped many clients overcome negative thinking like scarcity thoughts and scarcity mindset overall, and I want to help you do the same. So please stay tuned to this video to learn how you can use my practical tips based in evidence-based psychology to create an abundance mindset today. So to start, for my first tip, I really want to highlight the difference between a scarcity mindset and abundance mindset. So my first tip is just to know the difference between when you're thinking in scarcity thinking and when you're thinking in abundance thinking. And I want to give you guys an example so you know exactly what I mean. So scarcity mindset is afraid of competition, where an abundance mindset embraces competition. A scarcity mindset worries about the future, while an abundance mindset is excited for the future. Scarcity mindset says there is never enough. Abundance mindset, there's more than enough. Scarcity thinking makes you stingy with resources, where an abundance mindset makes you freely share your resources, and that includes time, money, and energy, and even tips and education. A scarcity mindset gives you this sense of entitlement, whereas an abundance mindset, you have a sense of gratitude. Scarcity mindset uses language like, I can't afford, or I don't have time, whereas an abundance mindset uses language like, I choose to buy, or I make time for, kind of taking your power back. A scarcity mindset is jealous of others' success, while an abundance mindset is rooting for others' success. So now that you know the difference between a scarcity mindset and an abundance mindset with those examples, I want to move into the other tips to help you shift from scarcity thinking to abundance thinking. My second tip is to recognize that we are all connected here on this earth, which means we all have the divine right to abundance and the grace of God or the universe, however you choose to look at it. So if me and you are connected, if me and you flow from the same energy, if I am entitled to abundance, that means you are too, and vice versa. So if Oprah is entitled to abundance, so are you. If Beyonce is entitled to abundance, so are you. If you have a friend that is reaching success, you can have that same type of success. So what I want to make it clear is that we are all on an equal playing field when it comes to an abundance. And not only that, we're all connected and flowing from the same energy source that wants us to have limitless freedom, limitless joy, limitless flowing of abundance. My third tip is going to be a practical piece of advice to help you shift your thinking into abundance thinking, and that is to have a solid gratitude practice. My gratitude practice, before I go to bed each night, me and my husband, we name 3 new things that we're grateful for. Something that we haven't said recently, we try to keep it fresh and really think about the day, be present with the day, and name 3 things we're grateful for and share those with each other. Another thing you can do is use a journal, have a journaling practice where you write down everything that you're grateful for. This is something that I like to do before I start scripting. In my scripting routine. If you want to know more about scripting, what it is, it's a law of attraction technique that helps you manifest. I will link a description to a how-to video of that in the description below. But journaling is a great way to practice gratitude. Another method is a method by Dr. Rick Hansen, who is a psychologist who developed a method called taking in the good. And what that is essentially you find little miracles throughout the day and you take moments to really let them sink into your brain, and you start to create neural pathways in your brain that allow you to stop and focus on the positive instead of being so focused on the negative or worries throughout your day. So that's another technique that you can use to start a solid gratitude practice that's really going to help you shift into abundance thinking. Another way to kind of shift your energy and to shift your thinking into abundance mindset is to start sharing, start giving back. That is a great way to tell your brain, hey, there's more of where this came from. I can give freely, even if I don't have much to give. I can give my time and volunteer, even if I think that I am stressed for time. By making that time, you tell your brain that I'm in control of my life. And not only that, there's way more of this resource, more of where this resource came from, and there's more for me to share. So if your cup is overflowing, then you'll have the mindset of giving because you know your cup is going to be continued to be filled. So start volunteering, whether you believe you have the space or not. Start giving. I remember there was a time in my life where I was in college and I was dead broke, and I was desperately waiting for a refund check from school so I could buy books, survive, all these things. I was behind on bills. And I distinctly remember having like $20 left in like cash in my purse, and it was like, that's kind of all I had. And I saw a homeless person on the street. And I was like, you know what, this $20 is not gonna make or break me because I'm already in a situation where I'm kind of desperate for cash. He needs this more than me because at least I do have money on the way. I am blessed enough to be in college and developing a future for myself. Let me just give this to him and I'll figure out a way how to make things work as far as food or whatever it was that I was needing. That day, I gave the $20 to this man. As soon as I got home, I had my check waiting in the mail that actually came early and was supposed to come later through a glitch in the system. So the universe already had my back, and that abundance thinking sort of shifted me and propelled me forward to even attracting that sooner than I was supposed to. So give back, share. That's gonna calculate your brain to know that there's more coming, and then you'll shift to have this abundance thinking and attract things much faster. The next thing I want to share with you is a practical tip that you can use when you notice scarcity thoughts coming up. So you're trying to shift your thinking and you notice you still have these thoughts popping up like, there's never enough. Why does this person get something that I always have wanted and worked so hard for? And you notice those thoughts and you realize that's not how you want to think. I want you to check those thoughts. And a really easy way that you can do this in the moment is what I call the seesaw exercise. It's a very famous exercise in the psychology world, but essentially you name the negative thought, call it out as a thought by saying, sometimes I think that other people get more than I do. But, and I want you to add 2 refuting positive statements to this negative thought to help balance it out, because we need more positive to balance out one negative. So sometimes I think other people get more than I ever get, but I know God loves me and is planning for my success. And I know that if that person can succeed, so can I. So that is going to start to retrain your brain to not let those negative thoughts seep in, but to refute them and have other positive thoughts that you can lean into and focus on more. And that's going to help you start to shift your thinking with practice and over time to not even have those thoughts, which is even more great. The next thing I recommend as a tip is a little bit more in depth, and is to check those beliefs that are underlying those negative thoughts. So if you have this belief or this negative thought that other people get more than you, what is the belief? What is the foundation that's underneath that thought? Marie Forleo used an example for beliefs. She said our beliefs are like the train tracks underneath the train. They guide where we're going and how we get there. So if you have this belief system that is perpetuating these negative thoughts, what's going to be really helpful is to get down to those belief systems that are perpetuating those thoughts, which could be things like, I don't deserve love, or I'm not good enough. Whatever is the belief that's underneath this, I want you to dig deeper, find out what those are, and then find ways to overcome them. I have a video on overcoming limiting beliefs, which I will definitely link in the description below, but you're gonna definitely want to get to the belief systems underneath the scarcity thoughts that are popping up in your brain, and that's gonna help you shift to abundance mindset even faster. My next tip is to indulge yourself. So abundance is all about the flow of in and out. So if you're holding on to your love, holding on to your money, holding on to your time, your energy, you're stopping that flow of abundance. You want things coming in and going out like a river. It's a flow of abundance. You never want to put up a block that's stopping your flow, because that's the exact opposite of abundance. So you want to be able to let go a little bit, indulge yourself when you have some money, maybe treat yourself to something good, maybe spend some time with your hubby or your partner, take that time off from work. Really take time to fill your cup and also let things flow, because you know they're gonna come back. It's also gonna be a good way to train your brain and remind your brain that what you let go of will always come back to you. And it's a good way to also cultivate high vibrations, which is a key to manifesting, is coming from this good mood, coming from a place of joy. So indulge yourself, and you'll be surprised how quickly that shifts your mind into abundance thinking. My last tip to create an abundance mindset is to use affirmations that you can believe in. I want you to use mantras and affirmations that remind you of the abundance thoughts that you want to cultivate, that you want to lean into. I want you to maybe write these on index cards, write them on your computer, pin them on Post-its, whatever is going to help remind you of this abundance thinking. But make sure that they're affirmations and mantras that you can believe in, because if you don't believe them, they're actually going to work against you. So if you're having some statements that you don't believe in, you can use a focus wheel instead to help you get on track. Or you can do other things. I have a video called Do Affirmations Really Work? And What to Do Instead, which I will link below if you're having a hard time coming up with affirmations that you actually believe in. So if these tips made sense, I want you to write manifesting in the comments below. And I also want to say, if you're looking for a way to put all this manifestation stuff together in like a daily routine, I have a free daily routine guide that I will link in the description below that will kind of help you put all this stuff together, so you don't even have to think about manifestation, and it becomes a part of your daily process. So be sure to check out that guide below. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please like and comment on this video if you have any questions. I respond to all my comments usually within a week, so please comment on the video and follow me over on Instagram. I'm posting daily things on manifestation tips. It is @_Tiffany Shelton, so let's be friends over there. I'm really friendly and like to chat with DMs about manifestation, so find me over there as well. And until next time, namaste.